Between me and VTgiX. In this game, I'm going to be using a Nydus timing attack because I scout him doing a 2-base Stargate build, and that is what it counters very well. There's a certain timing where you can do a Hydra push on the natural where the Stargate build really can't defend it all that well. So I'm going to be doing a standard 14 pool, and I think I'm going to be trying to get a 16 hatch. I don't remember if he blocks me or not. I send 2 drones. Yep, 16 hatch. I'm just going to keep droning because I know he's cross position. Takes a while to get to the Zerg base cross position, so I've got plenty of time to drone up. I get a 20 gas, I believe, and as soon as my queen's done, I build another one because I want a queen ready to go to this new hatchery to start injecting larvae. Now this is around the time when you want to be poking around the Protoss main. You want to be scouting for gateways or starports. In this case, it's a starport. So this overlord's gonna scoot in there and see that. Meanwhile, I'm just droning up as hard as I can. I got ahead in the worker count, and I am on 2 base, and he is probably going to try to expand soon. Protoss tends to expand around 6 to 7 minutes, so that's when you want to scout for it. Now he's got 1 Phoenix coming out, and I've got 2 spore crawlers, one at both mineral fields to defend all my drones from any kind of like gravitation beam harass, which can be really annoying if he gets 4 or 5 Phoenixes. I take all of my gas at around 7 minutes and 30 seconds because this strategy requires a lot of gas for the Hydras and the Nydus worm and the Hydra range upgrade. It's pretty costly, so I stopped producing drones at about 50, which is good saturation at both bases plus all the gas. He's taken his expansion. He is not quite saturated yet, so he's not making as much as me at this point. I've got some lings going, scouting around, trying to find a good place to put the Nydus. You want it in a pretty close position to his natural, but far enough away that he's not going to see it with any units that are chilling there. I have it right behind this statue here, out of vision, and my army is loaded up and spewing out, so I'm going to be pushing up really soon. He is warping in more units, frantically trying to get an army together to stop this. And he's got a Colossi on the way. Opts to just retreat into his main because he knows he doesn't have enough to stop this timing attack. The Nexus is going to go down very quickly to all these Hydras and Lings, and this whole time I'm spreading creep with the Queens. He manages to pick off the Nydus with the Colossus and the Void Rays, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Build another Nydus somewhere else. The Nexus is down. He's stuck on 1 base. He's chrono boosting the Thermal Lance to try and own all these Hydras, but I've got 4 drones coming in to build spore crawlers to do a slow push on his main. Whoops. Oh, I went back too far. I hate when I do that. Alright, here we go. Now, I've basically got him exactly where I want him. I've got a third base coming. I've got a spire coming to counter that Colossus. And my income is much, much higher than his at this point. And my army, if he steps out of his base, he's going to get flattened. Thermal Lance is almost done. That's gonna make these spore crawlers pretty useless because the Colossus outranges them once they get the Thermal Lance, so they can attack them from out of range. But they're still decent. They might get a few shots on the Void Rays if he engages me. Spire's done. I should have Corruptors on the way. One Corruptor. Should have more following soon when I get gas for them. I'm trying to bait force fields by moving forward and then moving back. Pretty simple tactic. Trying to get his sentries as low mana as possible before I decide to engage his army. Now, he definitely wants to put a Nexus down soon. Really good force fields by him. He cut off a lot of units there. And basically force fields are the only thing keeping him alive at this point. And I am just waiting for enough gas to make Corruptors to counter those Colossus. They should be streaming in soon. Kind of got a back and forth going on. Want to make sure to keep all your Hydras on creep so they don't get too owned by force fields, because if you step up creep, there's no way you're going to get away from these force fields. You're going to lose too many units. But on creep you can usually back up in time or like navigate around them or something. Now he's basically just trying to break out of this spore crawler contain I've got going. I am just trying to keep him pressured while I build enough Corruptors. Doing a lot of damage, but he manages to hold me off for now. Losing a lot of Void Rays and Stalkers in the process. Even has a probe fighting. That's how desperate he is. And look at his main. Look how many probes he has on one mineral field. He really is dying to get more money right now. Got a stranglehold on him. Alright, I'm moving back with a small Hydra force because honestly if I kept it here he would be able to kill it very easily. So I'm just regrouping all my Hydras, waiting for some more Corruptors, and then I will swoop in for the killing blow. I think I need about 6 to 8 Corruptors to counteract the Colossus. Should be getting them relatively soon. Alright, here we go. This is the final attack. Alright, 6 Corruptors flying over to meet with my Nydus Hydras. It's always good to use a Nydus for Hydralisk because they would take so long to get across the map, not on creep. It's just ridiculous how slow they are. Alright, now the Corruptor is chasing back the Colossus, getting a lot of free hits in, taking out one of them already. I'm keeping all my Hydras on creep. I'm not engaging off creep. Another Colossus goes down and I still have all 6 of the Corruptors. They're all still alive. So I'm going to be able to take out that last Colossus very easily. And I am very nearly maxed. So this game went about as good as it could for me. And he is stuck in a corner fighting all of the Hydras and Corruptors. No more space to back up. And he's going to call GG. Well, thanks for watching this replay. This is VTgiX. Thanks, guys.